So Cursed Hollow, um, this map you want to definitely be able to focus on the macro aspect. You can't get by just building for team fight on this map, which is a problem that many people fall into. You have to be able to merc on this map. You have to rotate safely. You know, having a global is really good on this map. So we're going to focus on building into the macro aspect while also having a decent team fight. Generally, every single map you want to start off with picking like generalist heroes that generally fit into every single composition and every map. If you pick something that's very niche, like I don't know, Anna first pick or something, while she could be a good support, she's very easily countered. Whereas heroes like Genji, Hanzo, etc, Greymane, these heroes are very hard to counter per se, and they fit into most compositions. Oh, I'm not crowned, but yeah, on this map, heroes that have rotate power like Genji, or a lot of flank power like Genji, very strong. So I would go either with a Genji ban or a Hanzo ban, just because Hanzo on this map he can cheese the bosses down in like 5 seconds. Genji and Hanzo both good bans here. Let's see what they open with. First pick here. A good first pick for them here would either be Hanzo or ETC, in my opinion. They go with the Ragnaros. Ragnaros is an okay pick. He doesn't have too many counters, but in general, there are heroes that could be picked in a spot that are more useful. So we want to open with a pretty good tank. ETC tank overall is very, very good. He has good peel, good engage, and he can opt into the global if he wants. So let's go with ETC Hanzo here.
Every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Hanzo, great merking power post 7. He can choose the bosses very, very fast. Like off any pick, or if you see the enemy team miss position on the map and overshow, you can just burn the boss without any punishment. So they picked up 2 DPS, and they have the option of running Blaze as a main tank or an off tank. In my opinion, Blaze is probably best as an off tank, so I would opt to either ban a main tank here, and we could also choose to ban a support since we get first choice in support since we're the next pick. So we can ban support a tank. I don't know. Let's ban Muradin or Tyrael, I would say. Muradin and Tyrael both good dive tanks versus Hanzo. Hanzo is pretty weak to dive. Let's see. What ban would they be thinking of? Since they already picked up their bruiser pick, their offlaner, their ban should be catered towards some kind of bruiser pick here. Maybe like a Dahaka, strong global on this map, strong matchups in the rag. Whoa. We can pick up a support here before they do. Any support you want to play, Katie. And another range damage is fine. We can flex our bruiser pick here. Yeah, you can Lunara. You can pick any support that you want.
I shall do what I must.
A burst support is generally pretty good with Hanzo, just to make sure he doesn't get blown up. And they have a lot of burst damage right now, the Lemi and Reg. Uther and Monk could be decent picks here as well. With the Divine Shield and the Palm to deny resets and to deny the Rag blow up. Soul Smash. So right now, I'm going to be able to do the Mercs post 7. Our Merking is a little bit weaker pre-7, but I can solo the Easies, and we can duo to do the Knights. So they're Blaze main tanking. We need more frontline. Yeah, so we want to pick a bruiser here. The Haka is probably the best just because it enables a global on this map. Tyrael is also a good option. Pairs very well with the ETC Mosh, Sanct Mosh. Tyrael can work here very well. Gives us some nice burst protect against the Li Ming as well. Does Sonya here work? Sonya would work as well. We don't have the best support for Sonya. Alex has a hard time keeping Sonya up solo against a lot of damage on the enemy team, but he does fit the bruiser role. He can merc for us very well. He has nice burst damage into a non-burst support. What's up, Jake One? So right now we want to figure out our lanes. We probably want a tri lane in some lane and have both of our tanks solo, or have one of our range solo and have ETC in the tri lane. Those are the general setups. Grits and Gravy, thank you for the sub. Welcome. So we want to talk about our win conditions versus their composition. What they need to do in order to win versus us is to get a blow up off of a Blaze engage. So a Blaze charge into a Soul Smash into a Li Ming combo. That's how they're going to look to take us out. If we can deny that, if our tanks can step up and, you know, absorb those skill shots, or we have the Sanct ready in case one of the backline gets caught out, that's how we're going to win the fight. If they cannot blow us up with, you know, their burst power, we can counter engage because we have a lot of sustained damage. We'll be able to take them out before their cooldowns are back up. Also, Blaze has a pretty hard time engaging versus ETC Tyrael. As long as we can, you know, knock back, or as long as we can speed away from the Blaze, we should be fine, because Li Ming without a CC setup has a very hard time confirming damage. So mainly we just gotta watch out for the Blaze. Our tanks have to watch out.
What are you waiting for?
I'm gonna go full W build on this map just because of the merking pressure it gives. We can skirmish here level 1 at mid just to play for some stacks. It's good to build me up some stacks. We also find out the enemy team's lanes this way. We should have her too. Match their solo and Arag here. And then let's do ATC solo mid, and then the rest of you guys can try lane with me.
There is no escape. Understood.
You guys can take over this lane. I'm gonna go do our ogres.
You are at your limit. Retreat now.
1 minute mark, the mercenary spawn, so you want to be on the mercs ASAP, because you want to be able to take out both the merc camps before the first tribute, which spawns at 3 minutes.
There is no escape.
So far, every one of their team is showing on the map, so I should be pretty safe to do this without invade pressure.
There is no escape.
If they stop showing on the map,
Yes, I like it.
it'd be pretty scary for me.
OMG, loving this class. Please make it like once per week or something.
Lucrana, thanks, man. Maybe I will.
Surrender.
Maybe I will. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna relieve his lane here. He needs to go reset. I'm gonna take over his lane temporarily here.
Practice.
So tribute is bottom. Ideally, we would want to take out our hards here, but since they're not merking, they're threatening a push. We should either counter push here or defend their push. We can mount a counter push top here and bottom. Because we have numbers top and bottom. They have numbers in mid. We do have to rotate down in a sec for that tribute though. Our ogres will cause a problem up here if we rotate and they don't have anyone in top lane to clear. As long as we can stall the tribute here. So because they don't have any mercs out and we have mercs out, our play is to stall this tribute as long as we can so that our ogres get value in the top lane. Alex is also very strong in a tribute fight because once you dragon, you can zone the other people out and just take the tribute for free. So we're looking good here. We got a pick. They set up a nice little bush camp here. I shouldn't have face checked that bush. I should have one of my tanks face check that for me. That could have been potentially dangerous. Just because they weren't showing. Looks like we haven't got the cap yet. We burned the dragon here. So dragon is a big power spec in the team fight. We want to get something out of it. So we got to zone hard, secure the tribute, and get back to soak. Ooh, I'm trying to snipe this kill. Maybe I get it. Oh, so close. So they still haven't got any mercs out. No one's responding to top. Our ogres took that entire wall during that duration. Earlier they did trade for a mid wall though. Tribute came out really fast. This one is on their side. So we have an option to give this up because we got the first tribute. It's going to be really hard to take from their side. I would say we just take out our hearts and counter push. Someone soak top as well. We just give the tribute here, I think. I'm not stacked, so this camp kind of hurts right now. I'm going to tap and do it again. That was kind of a fail. I should start off with killing the wizard first always, anyways. Whoops. So they're probably on their merc camps as well in a sec. No, they're not. They're all showing in lane. I'm going to reset here. Go to our easies, and then we want to set up for the next tribute while our mercs are coasting. It's on our side, so we should definitely contest this one. Tyrael has to reset again. Tribute spawning in a second just now. We gotta clear out mid and then be ready to zone for the tribute. We want to be in position here. Once again, we have a merc advantage. If they decide to full contest, then they leave our ogres unattended. So we want to, when you want to cap this trib, you want control of this push. So this is really strong zoning by us. If Lunar can cap while the rest of us zone here, might have to pop dragon. There it is. We lose one, but I think we can still win with dragon. We got a trade on Blaze here. Ooh, as long as they don't secure another reset, I think we're good. I think I can clean up here. Ah, man. I messed up the angle there. I might have messed up. No. If we get one more pick here, we can maybe cheese boss. I think we can cheese boss anyways, just because they have to respond to top pressure. And because two of them need a heal, one is still dead. We can maybe cheese this out. We need to tank. Yeah, two of them are probably in the fountain. One is responding in the top. This is the easy boss. Next trib is on their side again. I think we can go there, contest it, while our boss coasts bottom. This guy is pretty overextended, but yeah, I'm gonna go for him. He pops Sazingo. It's a free kill. Oh, he actually gets a nice trade on their support. I don't think we can. We should at least pressure to stall it so our boss gets value. Leeming is still bottom, so we do have a 4vs3 here. So it looks like we can secure it, even though we don't have a support, and they do. Had the Leeming been here, our play would to be stall this as long as we can so our boss gets value bottom. They use the Molten to delay. Our boss is cleared. With the Molten pressure, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold this. We're getting pretty low. Alex is almost here. We should play back a bit. I think we need a reset. Yeah, I don't think we can. We should just give this up, I think. Yeah. Their side, it's okay. It's pretty hard to get theirs, but it's fine. We need to clean up ogres. Merc camps are going to be up in just a second.
Very well.
I gotta make my way to ogres. Yeah, once they pop Molten Core, it's pretty impossible to cap because he can throw all the spells on the capper. So generally when Molten Core is popped, you don't even want to try capping. Rag is pretty overextended. I could opt to skip these mercs and just go for the gank, which I won't do because tribute is spawning. I don't think it's worth. Can you pick stage dive VTC? I think we're going to need it to catch up on Soak here and to contest this tribute. We are level down here, but I think we can contest it if we get the instant stage dive 5 vs 4. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe cut off this blaze rotation. If it looks hairy though, we just want to give just because we're talent done. It all depends on how the enemy team positions and how aggro they get. Do have a nice health trade on Blaze here. Nice synced. We did pop Dragon. Really strong power strike. Secure the Blaze kill. We need to be careful of resets here. I don't think we win this. Oh, I want to get out. Oh, yeah, nice mid here. Alright, they kept Trib here. They get Curse. Main thing we have to worry about is defending keeps. And then off the Curse play their boss.
Your fort has been destroyed.
So right now all we can do is just try to hold any pushes. Looks like they're opting for a bot key push. So we want to mount most of our defenses down here. And have maybe one person trying to defend top mid against minions. Someone like Tyrael or something. Looks like they're opting for mid now. Now they're actually backing off for their boss play. We might be able to contest it. If they hit 16, it'll be really hard, but we do have Holy Ground. We need to play for the Holy Ground. That's our win condition on this boss. So we want to position in a way so that he can Holy Ground in pretty safely. Holy Ground is down. Oh, can we get a sword back up? Nice. We get the Holy Ground on the boss. Really nice synced. So Tyrael is the god of boss fights, so even if we're talent down, we can win it for sure. I think we push top here. We secure top keep. Maybe look for an end if we get an extra pick. We can start pushing the wall right now. Tank one of the towers at a time. Make sure you don't get hit by both. So a lot of teams there, they'd be scared to contest that boss. They'd be saying, oh, we're talent down, we're talent down. But sometimes you have to take the risk, take the team fight. Especially considering your boss win conditions. Tyrael is probably the strongest in the game. If we can interrupt that Molten Core, really nice. I don't think we get the end here unless we get a couple of picks. But even still, it's looking hairy. Oh, we got the keep kill before. We should just pop or disengage. They wasted Molten as well.
Gather tribute.
This is actually a nice curse play. If we can get to the trib before they do. We want to zone here if we can. Once again. If we can hold that bush, it's really, really nice positioning. To zone for the trib. They might actually opt to give it up. Just because we have such good positioning already. But it is our curse. We want one of our squishies to be capping. We're getting zoned in the back. Blaze kill here. Yes, spell shield running. Leeming is out of mana, so resets do not matter. I think we... She had mana for a teleport, and that was enough. I actually thought the tribute spawned here, so that was my mistake. I didn't realize it spawned here, because then we could have zoned up here and here. That's my fault, honestly. My bad. They're on our boss. Only thing we can really do is try to hold a boss push to the core. 2 are dead, so I don't actually think they can take the keep. We'll see here though. Because we will be up and running quite shortly here. Looks like they might not be on our boss. We should go and check it to confirm. Because if they are on it, they're very slow. We don't want to give this boss up for free. Yeah, it looks like they're not on it. I think we give this... I don't think we should give this trip, actually. This is our last fight before 20. We should start heading up for this trip. I can clear this pretty fast. You guys head up. We gotta engage fast before they hit 20. So maybe... Oh, Leeming did blink in. I'm gonna get a nice arrow on her. Blaze is gonna be zoning with combustion. Watch the reset here. I'm still hitting just Blaze. That's all I can hit right now. Nice slide. Very nice slide. Rag in the back as well. I'm gonna need some help. I think I can clean up. I had to dodge the Stukov thingy. Ooh, okay, he is hitting hard, boys. I can't clean up. It appears these guys are too strong. So their win condition is to end through bottom or take bot boss. I don't think they can 3-man keep and core. But I do think they can get the boss if they start it right away. And then we're going to have to mount a defense. Looks like they opt for an ogre top push. Which I don't agree with because I don't think they secure any keeps here. Maybe. We got to clear mid first. And then top. Bottom as well is also an issue. I think Lunara can maybe clean up bot in time. And then we mount a defense top. I'm actually gonna arrow here, look for the rag kill. I believe I hit. Alex is almost there. Let's not chase too far out though if we don't confirm the kill. Yeah, we gotta back up here. Oh, Monka S. So this is our curse point. There's nothing really we can do except eat it and try to hope they mess up on a boss push. That's really all we can do. So they'll cap trib, go for either boss or straight up just push. And they'll either be content with a triple keep here but I think they should go for a boss play and try to end. We do have Tyrael up in 16. ETC has stage dive. We might want to just contest the boss. Either way, 4 vs 5 until Tyrael can get there. Otherwise, the boss surely ends. Nah, it's too late. It's too late. Maybe with Hanzo damage, we can try to burn down the boss. We have to take a fight out here immediately, though. We gotta tap and go. Let's do it, boys. Arrow in. Rag is low. Blaze next. Blaze next. I have Stukov. Oh, I'm getting burned down. Oh, monkey ass! We gotta watch out for the boss. Clear the boss. We lose triple keep here, but we haven't lost the game yet. Unless I missed my scatter shot. Unless I missed my scatter shot, guys. So we haven't lost the game yet. So we do have maybe a chance to pull off an insane comeback here. Their main win condition is their boss, which they're gonna go to once they're all rest, and we're gonna have to contest it 4 vs 5. Maybe get some mercs to release some map pressure before we go. You guys can start heading there. Me and ETC have global. The rest of you guys head there. We're gonna have to contest it 4 vs 5. This will help release some map pressure. They're not on it yet, so just keep eyes on it. ETC, can you help me clean up base because you have global? We can 3-man posture. Lunar, you should head out with them. If they give us a fight, we should take it. If we wipe, we can end top. I'm looking at leaving here. I'm ulting here. I don't get it. We should take this fight though, boys. Oh. Oh, help me. I should have maybe ran up for a sync instead. Close. So actually them taking a fight there was pretty bad for them, because the only way that the enemy team loses with a 2 keep advantage and a 40% core is if they give us a team fight for free like that. If they lose that team fight, they automatically lose. If they play the game very slowly, play the map, you know, pressure with mercs, they'll win the game just off of catapult pressure. GG.
Let's play again sometime.